Good morning. Welcome to our channel. We're just camping this weekend. Let's go.
Woo! Squad's moving up north. Okay, so it's 35 degrees here today, so it's freaking hot. And half an hour of work seems like 4. I think I've sweated about 10 liters of water out today. Between the first thing we did today, aside from working our day jobs, Spenny and Noelle, giving you a little update here.
Get it,
Mozzie's fighting Batman. We went out and picked up my grandpa's 20-foot aluminum canoe. There we go. We got the canoe hooked up to the truck. Might have to slide it up a bit more. I don't know. We'll see. Give you an update tomorrow when we're all loaded up with a box full, ready to go.
Please get them in the file.
No problem. So it'll be 13.
Tomatoes.
Right next to me.
Got a haul so far.
Okay.
Got it. Toonie. There we go. You can keep the change. Thank you very much.
Of course. And anything else?
If we can find the red onion. Peaches. That's okay.
Here, let me do a nice
So
little.
like I was saying earlier before we had the Cariboo chill food made.
Oh, they got zucchini.
We just did our running around, got some groceries and some yummy treats at the farmer's market, and we just did a little grocery shop at a grocery store here. Now we are off to our #1 visited store in Canadian Tire. It's a small town, so Canadian Tire is our go-to store for everything. Goodness, this parking lot is crazy right now.
On the road, that was
On the
wild.
road.
That parking lot is a gong show.
Yeah, it is. The farmer's market was really cute though.
It was hot though.
It's so hot.
35 degrees in the parking lot in the middle of the day.
Yeah. Normally we don't go to the farmer's market because they only have it during weekdays and during business hours, which we're working for. So it's really silly that they don't have it on weekends or in the evening at least.
Yeah, even the evening would be good. But
Yeah.
just like we had to take a bit of time out of our lunch today to do it, but it was totally worth it.
Yeah.
Fresh
But
produce. We got there. If you could get there in the morning, I think they'd have so much produce.
yeah, I think so too. Lots of fresh fruits though, and like canned fruits and jams and some little craft.
Lots of crafts. Lots
Yeah.
of little food truck market.
Yeah, there's a really good taco food truck here that has Mexican food and it's amazing.
Yeah.
We got it when we were at the Stampede here and it was really good.
Now we're gonna go get some paddles and some bear spray. Psh, psh. Keep those bears away. Be bear aware.
We know the store like the back of our hands, so it's been a very quick trip.
Canoe paddles, that's what's next. I mean, they're the same price, but
Spencer approved.
okay, let's go.
Just getting ready to go camping. We've got the truck fully loaded up. We got our giant canoe up top, all our camping gear in the back. Mozzie is so excited. Batman is so excited he needed to wait into the car.
Yeah, Batman,
He was getting too anxious.
ready to go.
So, you ready to go, bud?
Squad's rolling out.
We are on our way to go camping. Got Mozzie hanging out on my lap as he normally does. Batman's poking in through the background. I show a bunch of houses.
Yeah, this is the little community big lake.
Man. Well, it felt like we were in the middle of nowhere.
We still kind of are.
Yeah, so far it's been a really pretty drive, and neither of us have been to this lake before where we're camping. So I think Spencer's been to, like, you've been to it.
Yeah, I've never been
We've never
to where we're
camped.
camping.
Yeah. Fully loaded car. And then the back's all loaded up too. We've got our big canoe on top, and it's gonna be a great weekend. Made it to our dirt road. Spencer said we have to go 23 kilometers down this one, and then
I think it's
turn
20.
and go 5 kilometers down the next. So Ozzy wants to see the view. We realized we forgot to bring the charcoal, which is how we cook. So we will be using our charcoal barbecue without charcoal.
We'll be cooking with wood in our charcoal barbecue.
Yeah.
It's like it's not doable. It just gets a bit hot at the start.
It'll be fine. And we brought everything else, so it'll be fine.
Made it to our campsite. Woohoo! It's been an adventure already. The
There's so many bugs.
massive horseflies are
Huge.
freaking us out, which
They're
is.
huge.
I think the sun's gone down enough
Yeah,
though.
I think
No,
they've like
they're
literally just calmed down now.
starting to
They're
stop.
so big. They're like honestly, they're massive.
Well, they're the size of a toonie. We also forgot our charcoal, so on our barbecue for dinner we have some homemade chicken kebabs on our little fiery barbecue. Oh, we have a little beach down here.
Yeah, there is.
We'll definitely have to walk down there in a minute. You gotta come check this out.
Oh wow.
Down our little trail to our little beach. Maybe we'll haul the canoe over here. Wow, look at those mountains. Our own private beach. Look at that.
This is our setup.
I figured it would be a good idea to go Cariboo Lake, so that's where we
Here
are.
we are. It's gorgeous here. 100% could do without the bugs, but it's really pretty
The
here.
bugs are a little hot and heavy, but
Come here.
like I don't know what you expect from me. Go get it then. Go get it. Bring it here.
Get it, Bats.
Bring it here.
Yes. Go get
Yeah,
it.
get it. Got our fire going. First night out camping. Been a bit of a whirlwind for us getting out here, getting set up. Between Miss Magoo and the bugs. And Tweedledee and Tweedledumbass. I don't know if you can see them over there. But
They've been energetic, to say the least.
they've been
They're currently wrestling, so
literally been waiting for them to run around like this all day.
all day.
But
They finally are.
We're figuring it out. It's beautiful here.
Yeah, it's been really nice.
Oh my god, the fire looks beautiful when it sparks. We were gonna go fishing tonight, but it didn't work out.
No, it didn't work out because of the dogs.
But we're gonna go we're gonna put the canoe in tomorrow, and we're gonna go out and try and fish. There were tons
Yeah.
of little fish jumping. Not what we would be fishing for.
But there's lots of fish in the lake.
Oh, there's lots of fish. I think we'll have good luck tomorrow.
Yeah. I do have one good ghost story.
You got one good ghost story? Yeah. Let's hear it.
Well, actually I have a few, but I'll say one. My spooky ghost story takes place maybe, I want to say I was like grade 10, like 16 years old. And we were living in a very tall and skinny house at the time. They called them like stack houses. So there's basement, middle floor, top floor, like basically a townhouse. And me and my brothers always heard, like when we were in the basement, we would always hear like boots walking around upstairs. And like for the first little bit, we thought that it was our stepmom getting home because she was a cop and she would always have like these big heavy boots when she got home. So we were like, oh, it's just, you know, she's just getting home. But then we'd realize that she wasn't getting home. And then, oh, I have 2 spooky ghost stories actually.
Okay.
Okay, anyways. And then, so like after a while, my brothers and I like just kind of accepted the fact that like, no, like there's just something going on. Like we would hear the boots in the house. When we were downstairs, we would hear them above us, kind of walk from the front door, go down the hallway, go into the kitchen, around the island, and then back to the door. And like this was a brand new house, like we were the first people to live in it, so it was really weird. And after a while, like my brothers and I just kind of accepted it, and my mom never believed us. Like she was like, oh, it's probably just the neighbors you hear, like the sound can travel through the ground. Like she made up every excuse possible. And we were like, no, like it's true. So sure enough, one night she was downstairs in the basement with me watching TV, and we hear the boots, and she's like, huh, she's like, everybody's in bed. And I'm like, well, I was like, that's what it is. And she was hearing the steps, and then she's like, okay. And then she left it, and then we heard a bang, like it sounded like a vase had fallen, like it was like a loud heavy bang. And it sounded like a vase had fallen, and she was like, okay, I need to go check this out. Like maybe somebody got up and out of bed and whatever, maybe something in one of the kitchen cupboards fell over. Like she just kept up making excuses. And so I was getting spooked, so I was like right behind her, and we're going upstairs. And like all the lights are out still, everybody's still in bed. There was nothing that had fallen over. She and I looked in all the kitchen cabinets, and like literally nothing, like no pots had fallen.
That's
nothing.
sketchy. You have no idea what it was.
No.
That's spooky.
Yeah, and then I have another one in the same house.
That was a creepy house then.
Yeah. So my other ghost story was in the same house, and I was having a sleepover with my best friend at the time, and I think we were like around 14, a little bit younger. And we were watching TV, and there was commercials playing, and we heard, like, we were just laughing at something, you know, 14-year-old girls, like we were just killing ourselves laughing at something, and then we heard like another laugh on top of ours, and it made both of us stop. Like we were laughing, and then we stopped, and I was like, oh, did you just like did you keep laughing? And she's like, no, I thought that was you. And I was like, oh, okay, well that's weird. And I was like, okay, well maybe like maybe it was something in a commercial that we missed, like someone was laughing in the commercial. So we rewound all the commercials and watched them.
There was no laughing.
And there was no laughing.
So there was just a random laugh.
And then my
God.
mom was upstairs, and she comes down, and she's like, oh, did you guys hear those bells? And we're like, what? Like, what bells? And she's like, it was like a chime. She's like, did you hear the chime? And we're like, no. She's like, oh, that was really weird. We were just upstairs watching TV, and we heard this chime out of nowhere. And I was like, no, like, we didn't hear anything. She's like, oh. She's like, oh, and by the way, who was laughing really loud down here?
Oh, that's
we were like,
freaky.
oh my god. And so we told her like what had happened, and
That's freaky.
it was spooky. It was really spooky.
That's super spooky.
Yeah.
Oh, that gave me the
Look
heebie-jeebies.
at that Michael story.
I don't like spooky
Yeah.
stories. I'm done. Hey. So, the dogs just freaked out right after the ghost stories too, just to give us that little. They just had to have a bark attack, but it
Their
was
camper was coming in and they lost it.
a new camper coming in. Yeah. Moisey's all cuddled up with Noel
Yeah.
now.
He's here.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We slept okay. The tent itself was actually pretty good, honestly. I had no complaints.
Oh yeah,
about
the tent has been great.
These two little butt wads were a lot.
Mozzie. Hi, Moz.
So today we're gonna probably tidy up the camp a bit this morning, make some breakfast, and then throw the canoe in and canoe for a bit, fish for a bit, and then head on home, I think, today. I think that's our plan.
I think so. The tent was great. The stars were beautiful last night.
Oh my gosh, they were so pretty. You could see the Milky Way.
Got a dead bug on your forehead. Hi, Moz. Good morning.
Good morning,
Good morning.
Back in the house.
Goodness.
Good morning, Bats.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, handsome boy.
This is our setup. Show you our setup. Got a truck with a canoe on it. We're gonna go out this morning and canoe. Spencer's building a fire. And we got our tent. Check out this view.
It's cold, Mars. Hi, bud. I got ya. You go back to mom.
Come on, Mice.
Just goes right back up. Hi, Mars. Day 2 of camping, finally out on the lake. Look at this. This is what dreams are made of. Literally.
Yeah, it is.
This is dream material. Pops went for a swim. We're gonna cruise down that way, I think. Maybe go up there. See if we can get some fishies. Give us a wave, Noel. Our goal is to catch a fish. So far, no bites, but we got the line in the water. In a minute, we'll put Noel's line in the water. And maybe the fly rod. I might switch it up, try a fly. If we get somewhere kind of nice near the mouth of a river, I might try fly fishing. If we just kind of set up for a minute. Good little oh, it's a pretty big one.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh, it's a nice rainbow.
Way to go, babe. Batman, lie down.
It's a huge fish.
You want to keep it?
No, I don't think so.
There we go. Woohoo! Way to go!
I'm in the water.
Mozzie's so curious, but he's shaking at the same time.
We're just coming up to the end of the lake here, to the river. You can see those beautiful mountains way out past Noel. Oh, and an eagle. Oh, absolutely perfect timing.
Yeah.
2 fish so far, 1 big rainbow trout, and 1 little dinky kokanee that popped right out.
Where did it go? Back, go find it. You just
Is it in the fort? Nice. Just got back from our camping trip. It was eventful. We had some fun. First night, or the only night.
yeah,
First night there.
we ended up only going for 1 night. We were planning to go for 2, but the dogs were a lot. They were not on their best behavior, which is fine. Like, nothing we can do about it, but
Yeah, it was really buggy.
yeah.
But upsides to the trip, it was beautiful. Absolutely stunning going out there. Stars were gorgeous.
Yeah, they were gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
We could see the Milky Way. It was really pretty. We had a great time, like, despite the bugs and despite the dog's behavior. It was really fun, and it was stunning nature that we were in, and we had a lot of fun getting out on the canoe and fishing.
We went canoeing, so we canoed. We hopped in at our campsite, canoed to the north end of, or the far end of the lake. I don't think it was the north end.
Yeah.
Canoed to the far end of the lake with the dogs, loaded up the fishing rods, some towels, paddled along to the mouth of a river, and went for a swim. And it was beautiful. Nice, cold, glacier-fed lake.
Yeah, it was
nice
really
and
nice.
cold. Caught a couple fish, and then paddled back as the wind picked up in the afternoon, and then headed home. Packed up and headed home.
Yeah, we just came back, unpacked, had a shower, got all our bug spray off of us, which felt good. And
yeah, it felt really good. Thanks for following us along, and like and subscribe.